y'all was looking for me? Well, here I go. Welcome, my brothers and sisters who are listening to the platform of this show. I am your host, Anna. And I have all this well. All is well with you. And you know what I'm excited about? I'm excited because we are reunited. Everything is okay. Everything is okay. Sometimes you have to step away and come back harder, stronger, and more powerful than you were. I am so excited to converse with you all this evening. When I tell you that we are going to press forward and give you the latest, the greatest, and just more, that's what we're going to do on the Sister Speak Show. Welcome to my first-time listeners, and welcome back to my regular listeners. You are listening to the Sister Speak Show, an internationally syndicated podcast on Amazon Alexa and Sonos. The Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Sister. Spiritual inspiration shared through the arts. Sister. Spiritual inspiration shared through Ayana. And guess what? You are listening to a podcast that has special guest interviews, live performances, in-studio interviews, and live on-location reports, as well as IG live interviews. Now, the special guests who will be on the Sister Speak Show are dynamic, and they are impacting the communities with their passions. The Sister Speak Show is a talk show that will keep your mind and your soul informed, energized, and encouraged. We are a cultural renaissance platform that influences a climate that is conducive to who you are and who you should be. No reckless entertainment, just responsible listening nourishment. It's about making the known. Brothers and sisters, tonight on the platform. The platform, what is the platform? The platform is a segment on the Sister Speak Show, one of 7, that consists of the community and all who work within the community. And we cover several categories of work, of entrepreneurship, of bossness, of hustlership, of grindmanship, all of that. We salute, we seek out those who deserve to be acknowledged, those who are on fire with their passions, those who do what they have signed up to do, and they do it well. Now, there are so many people in this world. Yes, we already know that. But the one thing that we have to do, the one thing that is essential, since that is such a key word in this particular era, the one thing we have to do is we have to acknowledge people and not just focus on the ones who are all the time viewed, celebrated, acknowledged. The village consists of everybody, and since it consists of everybody, locally, nationally, as well as internationally, we're going to highlight you. If you are doing something that contributes to the community, serves the community, uplifts the community, encourages the community, then guess what? We want you to be a special guest on the Sister Speak Show. I want to speak with you. And if you're in the DFW Metroplex, well, then you can come in studio, and then we can definitely converse. But it is essential that the librarians, the doctors, the teachers, the authors, the medical representatives, the ones who are first on the scene when it comes to accidents, first responders, the mamapreneurs and the daddypreneurs, just motivational speakers, just all around somebody who says, look, I'm activated with my passions, I care about my people, and I'm going to be the answer that I was created and assigned to be And I am going to do my job well. I'm not going to look to the left. I'm not going to look to the right. I'm going to press forward. I'm going to stay in my lane, and I'm going to do me well because nobody else can do me better than I can. I want you to be a special guest, and those are the people we highlight. We want you to be encouraged when you are on fire. We want you to stay that way. And we know that it is so hard to always just be lit, because there does have to be a balance. So tonight, on the platform, on the coming back, coming forth, coming out, coming up, coming over extravaganza that is manifesting in my new upgraded, beautiful studio, new location, new fire, new desire. I am here and I am ready. And I just have to let you know, I am Sister Speak, the host of the Sister Speak Show. Sister Speak, say that. That's right, your host, Sister Speak, recording from Dallas, Texas. Okay? An internationally syndicated podcast that is here for you, for your listening pleasure, for your listening wisdom, for your listening nourishment. We want to be a part of the podcast flavors that you are listening to. We are one of the dopest podcasts, period. I'm not the only, but I am one of, okay? And I am here for you. Nobody does it like I do it. And you'll hear that as you continue to listen, but this is what I need you to do. I need you to please subscribe to the Sister Speak Show on Spreaker. Go ahead and follow me, and I would greatly appreciate it. And I have to send a shout out to all of the countries, the cities, the towns that are listening to the Sister Speak Show. I really appreciate your streams. I appreciate your downloads. I appreciate your listening presence. I want to make sure that you are well taken care of when you listen to the Sister Speak Show. Now, I have to say this. First, let's do this because I know some of you are like, wait a minute. You didn't get it started right. I'm about to, just hold on. Oh yeah, welcome to the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. I am your host, Sister Speak, recording from Dallas, Texas, and you are listening to the platform. Tonight's subject matter: how to make it through the quarantine. How to stay uplifted and encouraged during this time. How not to give up on your passions. How to stay lit. How to keep going and how to keep going and how to get that extra push. It's so crucial that somebody knows that there are some people that really do care about you, what you do, how you do it, and the effect that it has. And I know that during this particular time, it's rough. Rough. For some people, turbulent. Some of you are like, wait a minute. I was doing all right and now I'm doing all left. Some of you did not know that gluing sticks together could be a business. You have tapped in now, haven't you? Oh, now, I was telling you all beforehand, stay activated, get activated. Whatever you love to do it well, because everybody has gifts, talents, but you have to know what they are.
Sometimes you get lost in the sauce and you kind of want to do what other people are doing because you see it has that momentum. But no. King, queen, brother, sister, you are the answer. You are the answer. What you have been set on this earth to do, nobody else can do it like you can because it's your assignment. Get to it. Okay? Get to it. Yeah, you got to get to it now. So, here you are at work minding your own business. And then you get the news. You need to go home now because something has let loose in the air and it is dropping into people's respiratory systems and it's causing them to shut down. A lot of people call it the coronavirus. Some people call it COVID-19. You know what I call it? Radiation poison. But you just do the Googling, check it out, look at the symptoms, and you can just do your own deductive reasoning and just keep it pushing. But you got to pay attention. Pay attention. Always read. Always read. There are publications out there that will help you not panic, not fear, not get into anxiety, and not wonder, oh my gosh, is this the end? Okay? No, this is reset. This is called, now that I have your attention, now that you understand that I can cause the plans of man to take, I do cause the plans of man to take no effect. Here, this is what the Lord says. Now that I've got your attention, let's talk. Let's reorganize. Let's reset. Let's declutter. Let's rejuvenate. Let's get into the groove. Let's actually figure these things out that keep you up all night. Let's deal with the long faces that you've been having since you've been driving to work every day, regretting the blessing of having your job, but at the same time wanting to be more because you do feel like you're well in the fishbowl. And let's actually make out a plan. Whose plan? My plan, because I am the Lord. This is who He is. And actually follow what it is that He has for your life. And then maybe we would not always be so disappointed and so heartbroken when things shift to the left or to the right, go up and down. There might be a quaking. There might be a flood. There might be a famine. There might be a drought. Whatever it is, we need to be understanding that, look, you're not in control, but there are things that you can have. There is something called self-control. So you've been let go of your job. You haven't been to work for some time. You have to work from home. It's a new experience. And you have to deal with your children. You didn't know, did you? Yep. You didn't know. Now you might believe some of them notes that the teacher sends home about the behavior of your child and stop always popping off because, yes, that is your child swinging from the chandelier. Yes, that is your child sticking a fork in the electric socket and he's in the 5th grade. Yes, it is. It is because he doesn't pay attention in science class. Okay? So now that you know that your children do need some disciplining, now that you know, and that's not for everybody, some of you all have children that are absolutely understanding that they can get the business if they get out of line. Shout out to you who established discipline and rules with a lot of beautiful, righteous love from the beginning for your children. And now when the snack challenge is up and you leave the room, they don't eat the peaches, the gummy drops, or anything else. I wonder if I would have passed that challenge. But then again, my mama didn't have the snacks that I really liked. Well, yeah, she did when I was little. Animal crackers. If she would have put the animal crackers in front of me, would I have eaten them? That's a thought. But anyway, now, so here you are. You're a homeschool teacher. You have to finish this project for your boss. Everything is awry. Your money is definitely telling all kind of knock-knock jokes and has all kind of punchlines coming through the financial system. It's real. You're looking in your food pantry. You're looking in your refrigerator. You're looking at your gas tank, and you're like, Millions of Americans, millions of humans experience that. The pit. Rock bottom. And now, even though it is still not even economically, the situation is real for a lot of people, for you as well as even your enemies. Even your enemies are in this pit. But not everybody is is doing bad in the pit. So I'm here to encourage you. The pit was a blessing for a lot of people. It was just what you needed to get it together. Now that book is complete. Now that painting is complete. Now you have actually completely registered for your online courses. You're reaching out to people. You're sending out emails. You are resetting. It's new, but it's long overdue. Why? Because so many people were complaining about the lack of time that they did not have to do what they wanted to do. A lot of people were just dragging to work because they are so much more than where they are spiritually, but they haven't caught up to it in the flesh. And so now, here you are at home and you're still complaining? No. Look, that's the spirit of hypocrisy. We have to get rid of that, okay? Either you can't straddle the fence. Either you want to be at that job and complain silently or vocally, non-verbally or verbally, or you want to now embrace this time to become the millionaire that you were destined to be, the thousandaire that you want to be. Whatever your salary cap is for you, I hope it is unlimited. I hope that you are tapping into something lucrative. But now it's time to tighten up. Okay? And getting back to the lack that some people are facing in this time, I understand about the stimulus check and all of that other stuff. But now is the time to say, if I ever get the opportunity again, this is what I'm going to do differently, okay? Don't beat yourself up anymore. Stop it. You are kicking yourself unnecessarily because it has already happened, okay? It's already happened. Now, with the opportunity, because you're going to experience grace, I'm here to tell you, now that grace is going to, be given to you in his timing, you're going to do things differently because you know what it is to be without. And so now you have a plan of action that you're coming up with if you are responsible for yourself or for others. But now that you are at home and you are trying to figure this out, stand still. Stand still. You got to stand still right now. Because standing still is what is going to put you in a position to refocus. If you don't stand still, you are going to end up, and I'm not even trying to be funny, but you might end up tossing your children. You might end up saying some of the foulest things that you didn't even know were in you because you have had it. You're stressed all the way out and in because you can't go out. Stressed, aggressive, uptight. You pass gas, it's sharp. You burp, it's aggressive. You sleep mean. Everything is rigid. And that's just not what this is supposed to be for you, your body, the environment you're in, your children. We've got to let go of that because you're not in control, but there is such a thing called self-control. And isn't it a beautiful thing that in the midst of all of this, how many people are now entrepreneurs because of a vending list, because of the time that they now have to build that website, to make that extra Instagram account, to get that Twitter account, whatever it is, to market, to brand, to extend, to reach out. You're doing it. Shout out to all of you all who said, bump this. I got to keep it pressing. And speaking of pressing, this is real. You're going to have to learn how to press your hair. Some of you in this situation, and I have to say this I wanted to save it for the segment tomorrow, and I will speak about it. But I just have to say, in this time, with everything being shut down or shut up, shut around, I hope you learned how to paint your toenails. your fingernails. Do your own beat. Comb your hair. Get used to who you are. Stand in that mirror. Learn how to put your lashes on. Learn how to, tighten up your brows. I hope you read some books or reading some books, some tutorials on how to glow, learning about smoothies. I hope that you have taken this time to say, you know what? I can be self-sufficient. I know how to maintain myself in the midst of a pandemic, or as Jim Jones would say, a pandemic. I don't know. I don't know why, but that's what he felt like it needed to be pronounced. But here we are, and everything was shut down, and yeah, we're reopening. Things are reopening now. But in the midst of the quarantine, which we're still in, I hope you learned how to pick up a brush and comb and get to it. I'm serious. You cannot be dependent on the wig and the weave. Shout out to braids. I tried to do my own braids. I tried. I really did. I believed that I could because that's the type of human that I am. Ayana, you can do it. You can do that rubber band method. Yes. Don't you see how easy the tutorials look? You've watched enough of them. You've motivated yourself. Now it's on your mark, it's set, go. You've ordered your hair. You've got 6 packs just in case you mess up 4. You could do it. I believe in you because you have, the Lord wouldn't bring you this far to leave you. Try, Ayana. Try the rubber band method. That's what I'm telling myself. So I did. And I don't know how many times one can push pause to figure it out. I mean, in math, you have to carry the 1. In braiding, you have to carry the loop. You've got to get the loop. If you don't get the loop, if it doesn't latch on, it's not going to braid. So the struggle started. I got 1 braid in, y'all. 1. Uno. Que. Uno. Si. Uno. 1 braid, y'all. So I was like, oh, snap. So I had the whole vision, like I could see myself with the full head of braids. Nah, not a full head. For what? You don't need a full head of braids, Ayana. Oh, you thought that with the texture of hair that you were trying to put? No, Ayana. You can't. No. I tried so many times to get that second braid in. And for those of you who know me, I have a lot of hair. It didn't happen. You know what got braided? The floor. The floor got a makeover. All kind of hair. Everywhere but where it needed to be. I can't keep pausing. Ma'am. I started talking to her. Ma'am, excuse me. But she couldn't hear me. Why? Pre-recorded. So I started scrolling through the comments. And it's so offensive. You know what I don't like? Please, at the end of your tutorial, before you show the finished product, could you say, like, hater discretion advised, jealousy discretion advised? Because I'm hating, and I'm jealous that you finished. And it looks great. It looks magnificent. No, I don't need to show you mine. No, this is not, you show me yours, I'll show you mine. No, this isn't show and tell. This is you're winning, I'm losing, forget about it. For what? It was not okay. So could you just, before you get ready to do the slow spin with all the Snapchat jewels blinging off of your face, all the glow glistening with all of your beautiful, I don't hate on the beautiful part. Please be beautiful. That's fine. But just the finished product. You're looking right at me. Like, that's exactly what they say. That's exactly what that spin is when they look at you finally and blink. That last blink with their, their lashes. It's always, the beat is fresh and it's always, ha. Like they got the Jagger of Ajanti. The Ajanti dagger. I mean, are you serious right now? It's not okay. So here I am, back to the bun. The bun. My signature style. My go-to style. The one who has never let me down is the bun. Low bun, high bun, side bun, middle bun. It's never failed me. It's always been my friend. It has always said, look, when all else, you know what you can go to. And, it's the loyalty of the bun that I like. It's the bun is loyal. Very loyal. And of course I can wear my, if I want to do the, wash and go, but you can't just always wash and go. No, there is still a process. Because eventually when it dries, there it is. And there's nothing wrong with the texture that it dries into. I live in Texas where bugs are always looking for homes. Therefore, if you've ever had a bug fly into your head and suffered a concussion from trying to beat it out of your head, you know that you got to got to kind of protect your protective style, right? I'm just saying, though. Welcome to the Sister Speak Show. You are listening to the platform. Oh my goodness, brothers and sisters, I am so blessed to speak to you all. So excited to speak to you all. So finally, I did get my hair braided. Shout out to Niecy Max, celebrity hair braider. Beautiful queen. Encouraging, uplifting, connected me to some people. The energy was amazing. You can check out my braids on Instagram at SGT Queen. Yeah. Pay like you weigh. She had me looking all the way right. And I'm telling you, she is not no half-step braider. All the steps that I didn't even know existed in braiding she had. Wonderful. I love her. She's amazing, amazing, amazing. And I can't wait to see her this Thursday. Why? Why this Thursday? Well, number one, because I want to get my hair braided again. But number two, brothers and sisters, the Sister Speak Show, the tour, where we cover every aspect of the music industry. We are going to be doing our first IG Live. And guess what? My special guest is going to be none other than our featured guest. He is a featured guest, special guest, my family member on the Sister Speak Show. His name is B. King Loso. So much has grown with his brand. He and I are really closely connected as family, spiritual family, and we encourage each other, we collaborate with each other, and we support each other, and I appreciate him. So he's going to be on IG Live, and guess what? It ain't gonna be no stale, what you doing? Well, what you doing? Well, what you doing? Well, what you doing? Well, what you doing? It's not gonna be that. No, sir. No, excuse me. No king, no queen, no brother, no sister. It's not gonna be no boring IG Live. All right, I'm finna tap out, holla, holla. Holla at me when you see me. No, we're gonna keep it live, lit, entertaining, full of wisdom, and we have a mega raffle that we are going to be obviously raffling off to one independent artist, local, national, international, doesn't matter where you're from, okay? One independent artist is going to get a independent artist package. It is a raffle, and it's just not something where you just, put me in the game, coach. No, you actually have to put an effort to actually enter into the raffle. And tomorrow, I want you to go to my Instagram live at my Instagram profile at SGT Queen. And you can also head on over to at Beat King Loso 1017 to stay, updated on everything leading up to the IG Live on Saturday, the 27th at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. And the commercial will drop tomorrow. The commercial will go up tomorrow. So you'll know how to enter for independent artists only. And you cannot be lazy. Okay. If you recorded your whole album on a Fisher-Price keyboard, this isn't the raffle for you. This is not the raffle for you, because this has to be a reflection of what you're already doing, and we just want to give you the extra boost, the extra push, so you can do what you got to do what you got to do. Okay, we care about you. We just don't talk it, we walk it. And I'm gonna tell you something. When you have been lifted out of a horrible pit, baby, you hit the ground running. And you're like, oh, okay, Lord, that assignment that I put off, let me not procrastinate anymore, because I don't want you to take it from me and give it to anybody else. Okay? So all my independent artists, music artists, no matter what genre of music that you do, except for, and I mean this, if your music is satanic, which I know what you guys are going to say, a lot of it is correct. So we like to avoid any type of devil worshiping music. I don't want you to even participate. Please go to Gehenna, Sheol, Hades with that. Please. We don't want it here. So anyway, stay tuned for that tomorrow. Brothers and sisters, this is what we are going to do, because it's very important. We're going to take a quick commercial break. I'm going to come back. We're going to speak about these things, encourage you, and then we're going to get out of here, because more to do. The Sister Speak Show coming through. My rap career is so serious to me. Brothers and sisters, we'll be right back after this commercial break. I miss you guys so much. Don't you go anywhere. Be right back.
Listening to the Sister Speak Show is even easier now with the new abilities available from Spreaker Skill on Amazon Alexa. With Spreaker on Alexa, you can now listen to the Sister Speak Show from even more places from all around the world. You also have navigation control, fast forward and rewind podcast to make sure you never miss a second of your favorite show. And then you can ask for show recommendations like the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, and evolve. Brothers and sisters, we want you to listen live.
We're back, brothers and sisters. Very nice, very nice. That sister right there, just playing a little bit of it, is Allie. She is the person who sings, the lady, the songstress who sings on the intro of the Sister Speak Show, produced by Allie and Ben Wade. Just wanted to give a shout out to her. Brothers and sisters, let's get into this, because this is very, very, very important. Whenever you have been faced with any type of adversity, it is your time to rise. It is your time to elevate. It is your time to be resilient, because you are stronger than what you think. And during this quarantine, I would like to encourage you, motivate you, inspire you, and give you an extra push to keep on keeping on. This has not taken the Lord by surprise by any means. This situation is a call for activation. And being activated means that you have a desire and an ability to ignite your passions, to be an answer, and to go forth. Go forth and tackle that mission. Now is the time to clean up. Now is the time to organize. Now is the time to check those emails and delete them. Go through your entire email system and get rid of everything that is junk, trash, and spam. Unsubscribe to those emails that no longer serve you purpose. Next, go into your bedroom and clean it up. That's just for those of you who are not already organized. Go through that closet. Do you need everything in there? Whatever you don't need, get rid of. Because the whole point is out with the old and in with the new. And when you're out with the old and in with the new, your desire to elevate starts to increase. So you've gotten rid of everything that you don't need. How about making your bed every day before you leave the room? Because as we know, most of us aren't going outside and things are definitely conditional. Make your bed every day. Now, open up some curtains. Get some sunlight in your room. Hey, that dead plant in the corner, it's dead because it doesn't have any water. Water your plants. Go get you some plants. Don't want any bugs around in your house? Get you some faux plants. Create something that gives you serenity, tranquility, and peace. And this is for everybody. When you get clean and when you organize, you feel better, you breathe better, and you think better. Next, it's time to drink a smoothie. It's time to get some water. It's time to exercise. And it's time to face the fact that this is your opportunity to come forth and be different, new. Tend to yourself. Love yourself. Invest in yourself. Nobody can love you better than yourself. Tap into yourself and heal. Now is the time to address issues from the past and bury them, forget them, burn them. They're in the sea of forgetfulness. Press forward. This is also the season where you stop feeling guilty. This is the season you stop feeling guilty. This is the season where you say enough is enough. This is the season you set boundaries. This is the season that you start breaking generational curses. Why? Because you've been down for too long. You've been sitting in that condition for too long. You've been depressed for too long, anxious for too long, bitter and miserable for too long. You've been in a funk for too long. And this is the time for you to understand that you have not been forgotten. It's also the time for rest. Now you can rest. That's right. Oh, you've got children in the house, but you're the queen. You're the king. You run that. Now is what you call implementing structures, schedules. They have to abide. This is about taking back what the devil stole from you while you were distracted, while you were blind, while you were deaf, while you were lame, while you were withered, while you were stricken with an affliction. But no, you're coming out, you're coming up, you're coming over, you're coming into the new you. And with that, now you can focus, because focusing creates function. That's right, function. Focusing creates function, and it eliminates dysfunction. So, you're standing in the mirror. That's right, because you are going to get some style about yourself. No longer are you going to just be throwing anything on. It can't just be that, oh, my kids look great, I just suffer the consequences. You were here before them. I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being real with you. You were here before them. So if they see mommy looking like that, in the end, when they have their own children, they're going to reflect what you have modeled before them. No matter how much money you do or don't have, there are stores all over that have cute clothes. It's not about name brands. It's about having a great presentation at an affordable price, and you looking good, feeling good, smelling good, and doing everything you can to accessorize spiritually so it can manifest and make your outfit glow. I'm telling you, It's time for you to get a new look. And not a dramatic look that gonna have everybody kind of like, oh, okay. No, we want you to get something that's going to match who you are. I don't want you to go out there and attempt to do something that you've never done before. Stay within the guidelines. It's okay to be comfortable and creative. I'm telling you, when you tap into your hygiene, when you tap into your inner cleansing, when you manifest and make your environment tranquil, serene, and peaceful, you're winning. Now that you're winning, make sure that you practice speaking, because you never know when it's going to be your time to shine and get in front of an audience, whether it be 1, 2, or 3,000. Conference call. You never know when you're going to be put on the spot, and you need to know how to get into it, honey. You need to know how to get into it. And if you practice reading out loud, looking up words, and actually knowing the meaning and retaining the information, you're going to be a powerhouse. There's nothing more powerful than being someone who knows that they are powerful. Nobody can run over you, no matter what room you step into, because you know how to code switch with wisdom. Okay? It's not about speaking white. I don't even know what that is. It's about, if this is the language, then I have the vernacular. Come on, somebody. My dress is the vernacular. My body position is the vernacular. The way I carry myself lets you know I am not no sloth. I am a king, I am a queen, and I am here because I am an answer. And I know how to open doors for myself. I know how to put myself on, okay, as a vessel. But I do give all praises to the one who created me. And that is the Lord. When you know that you are there because you are an answer, you are going to be on fire. But you cannot live in the old skin anymore. No. It doesn't work anymore. Okay? The new set of keys that I have, or where I am, they don't fit into the old place that I was. It just won't work. I've been elevated and uplifted and moved into a new position. And I cannot try to do the old things in that old environment. Everything is brand new. Everything is brand new. Everything. And for those of you who don't understand what I'm saying, sometimes you have to make it to shore with just yourself. A lot of times in this life, you will be put in a position where you're going to have to toss things off of the boat, toss things out of the ship, toss things out of the ship that no longer benefit your voyage, that are weighing the ship down, because these things are now making the ship sink, and you've got to get to shore. A lot of times when you're in the ship, there will be people with you, a crew. But as we know, when you are lost at sea, left at sea, put at sea, because come on, Jonah, sometimes you will be put at sea. Come on, fishers of men, okay? Sometimes you will be put there for a miracle. So when you're at sea and you're with people on the boat, sometimes some people give up. It's too much. Some people drink the water and become delirious. Some people are frightened because there are sharks in the ocean. There are killer whales. There are all kinds of manifestations of sea creatures and sea life and torrential waves and rain and all kinds of storms that come when you are lost, left, put at sea. And so sometimes people start to hallucinate, and they think that they see an island, or they see a grocery store, or they see a way of escape, but it's not really there. And you try to stop them from jumping off because you know that they are delusional, they are dysfunctioning, they are losing their mind. Okay? But they jump off the boat anyway. You're not responsible for them. You're responsible for yourself. So now, everybody is off the boat and it's just you, and the boat is breaking down. You have to, in order to make it to shore, abandon not only the ship, but you have to abandon everything on the ship in order to make it. Nothing is going to survive. It is just you and your prayer life. It is just you and your resiliency. It is just you and God's plan. It is just you and the hand of the Lord, His mercy and His grace. It is just you and your cries. It is just you in the midnight hour. It is just you, because everybody you started out with is no longer in the ship. In the ship, the relationship, the ship, okay? The fellowship, the kinship, the membership. It is just you. And you can't save them this time, because you didn't die on the cross that time. The same yesterday, today, and forevermore. So you can't save them. Now you can't even teach them how to swim. They chose to jump out the ship, or they were put out the ship. However it is, it's just you. And guess what? It's a wooden ship. Ship made out of wood. And it's breaking down. It's just you. And a storm on top of the one you are already in comes. Chaos, utter destruction, and upheaval. Waves that you've never seen. You are drenched. You feel like you're drowning. There are shark fins. There are predators. And they want you. And you're now in the middle of the ocean, of the sea, on one piece of wood. One piece. One piece of wood. You've lost everything. The Lord does multiply by subtraction. And you refuse to die. You refuse to give up. Oh, okay. Oh, you still praying? Oh, you know that there has to be a light at the end of the tunnel. You know that chaos comes before calm. You've been here before to an extent, but this is the biggest test you've ever had to face. The biggest trial, the biggest tribulation that you have ever experienced, because on every hand you've been punched, lowballed, blackballed. Your name has been smeared. You've been attacked. You're hungry. Finances gone. Everything wiped out. There are things called a wipeout. Thirsty. And then you get that feeling. Oh yeah, we've all had it. Like something good is about to happen. Here you are on one piece of wood. Testimony increasing. Miracles manifesting. You can't believe these sharks haven't even touched you. I'm in the middle of the ocean with predators, and the Lord has me covered because none of this has taken him by surprise. Well, let me remember. And let me not ask for him to just get me back to what I used to be. That doesn't work anymore. I'm praying for a whole change. Because I'm utterly disgusted with who I have become. But you had to become utterly disgusted with who you had become so you could desire righteousness and a better way of living, a better way of thinking, a better way of doing things. And so here you are in the middle of the ocean, and lo and behold, is that land? Wait a minute. I was asleep and woke up, and it's morning time, and the sun is beaming on my face, and I done woke up on the shore. I woke up on the shore. I'm on land. Lord, you let. What? Thank you. I made it. He lifted me out of a horrible pit. The whale burped me up. On land. This is a supernatural miracle. Shelter, food. I must. That's my testimony, y'all. Is that yours? Hold on. And let go. Hold on and let go. You're going to make it to shore if you want to live. That's the prerequisite. If you want to live, you're going to make it to shore. He has not forgotten. He's there. He loves you. He does chastise you. He misses you. And now your prayer life. And now your testimony. And now your smile. You didn't even know you looked like that when you smile, because you've been smiling a fake smile for decades. The first time in your life, you know what you look like when you smile. You got a pretty smile. Look at them eyes light up. Look at you. Ooh, you look great. You're glowing. God is great, isn't he? And he is greatly to be praised. He didn't forget about you. He orchestrated it so you would desire a new level. You are the one to break the generational curse. Yes, he orchestrated it all. Ain't he good? Now you can run and tell that he inclines his ear to the horrible pit, that he lifts you up, that he has a plan for your life, that he has performed some miracles that you're still shaking your head to. And even in the midst of what's going on with this pandemic, he is still the same. Even in the midst of the tribal injustice that is occurring to our people, he is still good. You want to cut down on your anxieties. If you want to recalibrate, stop watching so many videos that are so intense and high blood pressure provoking. Because after 10 Karen videos, yes, you're going to want to end up having thoughts that can get somebody swamped. Limit your intake and increase your wisdom. You're going to be okay. Stop saying you're sick of your kids. They feel the same way about you. And that's not okay. This is the time to start over. I want you to be encouraged. I want you to tap into that new skin. Get into it. You have time now. Yes, I know. You're over wearing the mask, partly because you didn't know your breath could kick like that. I'm just saying. I know. It's humbling. We all have been humbled during this quarantine. This quarantine and these masks and the smell from the gloves over it. But I have to wear it because, hey, I don't want to catch anything, so to speak, and I just follow the protocol so I can get in and get out. But it is cutting down on the amount of just, odors that I have had to smell. And if your odor, cuts through the mask, sheesh. What's going to stop COVID-19 if the funk penetrates and I can't even smell COVID? Just saying. I'm just saying. But even in the midst of all of this, you're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. You're going to be okay. I'm going to play a song for you. This song is called No Fear by Nikki J. Crawford.
Just bend me down. Baby, don't lose your nerve. Just know I'm only here to serve.
sound, action, create, inspire, impact, evolve. You are now activated. You are listening to the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve.
Listening to the Sister Speak Show is even easier now with the new abilities available from Spreaker Skill on Amazon Alexa. With Spreaker on Alexa, you can now listen to the Sister Speak Show from even more places from all around the world. You also have navigation control, fast forward and rewind podcast to make sure you never miss a second of your favorite show. And then you can ask for show recommendations like the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. A talk show for great minds that create, inspire, and evolve.
Welcome back. You are listening to the platform on the Sister Speak Show. I am your host, Sister Speak, and I hope you all are encouraged. I hope you feel inspired. I hope I provided you with an extra push, because that's just what I have been assigned to do. I hope that you are motivated and you really, really want to get up, get out, and get something. You know, we're here for you. So you can always, if you're interested in being on the Sister Speak Show, you can go to the Sister Speak Show. Let me turn this down. You can go to the Sister Speak Show, 8617 at gmail.com. You can also go to at SGT Queen on Instagram and holla at me. No, don't holler at me, but DM me. And, if your vibe is on my vibe, we can connect. Now, I just have to let everybody know that if you reach out to me for an interview, there is a fee. I know that in the past, things were done on a philanthropic, feeling good, feel free movement, but things have definitely elevated and changed. I have a lot of countries listening. I'm syndicated, and I definitely need to elevate the brand. So there is a fee for the interview, and it is an affordable fee. And if you want to invest in yourself, you're going to pay that fee. If you don't, then you won't, and that's fine. That's on you. But if you're looking for a place where you can come to get international commerce, where you can have people listening, 65 countries listening. Like I said, this is a platform for our people, but if you're not willing to invest, thank you for not staying, as my mother would say. Thank you for not staying. So email me, and I will provide you the price list. And from there, you will provide me with a deposit, a $50 deposit for the interview, non-refundable deposit, because in that I'm going to be creating a commercial. I'm going to be promoting and doing things to elevate. So my time is valuable, just like yours is, okay? And I do have a Cash App. If you're interested in Cash Apping me, sending donations to the Sister Speak Show, which we take dollar donations, as well as, there's no cap on it. But if you would like to donate to the Sister Speak Show, you can at my Cash App, which is Sister Speak 76. And we greatly appreciate you, and we'll use those proceeds to upgrade and enhance the Sister Speak Show. We definitely are going to be getting into more giveaways and raffles, and that would definitely be a blessing. So we just thank you so much, for listening and being patient with me since the last episode I recorded, which was on the tour last night. A DJ prayed on my life. That was a good one, because y'all downloaded and get ready for these new ones. Sometimes you cannot record when you are healing. It is very hard to record when you're not in a place of peace and serenity, and when you have so many things going on. And I just couldn't give you all that vibe. But baby, when I tell you that I have been elevated, oh my gosh, and just uplifted, and it's a miracle where I am right now. and I'm literally starting over, and it's okay. I'm free from a lot of the responsibilities that I had before, and a lot of it was thought that I wouldn't even get to this place. It was thought that I would not make it this far. So many people, not so many people, but just a certain legion of legions, demons, thought that I could not, thought that what they were going to do to me would end me. And all it did was put the reproach into their bosom sevenfold. And now they are reaping tremendously what they thought would take me out. And they are still having to get over the fact that I'm not in the pit that they put me in. And no matter how many people conspire or get together to plot your downfall, they will never be successful. Only thing they're being used as is just footstools for your greatest purpose, your next level. And they are there to basically, they're just props. And so give your props for being props, because that's all they are. It doesn't matter what somebody does to you, even though it may catch you by surprise, it doesn't catch the Lord by surprise. And that's why he says, vengeance is mine. I have been put in a position where, I'm going to be real. It takes a lot of calming down for me not to want to physically haul off and kick somebody's tail, for some of the things that have been done to me. Some of the things that have been done to me are past talking. It's like, no, you need to get your ass whooped. And I know that we're being positive, but I have to also be real strong language. You all know this is a Sister Speak show, and I have to keep it 100. There are some feelings that you have where you're like, nah, next time I see you, I'm going to drag that ass. That's how you feel. That's how I was feeling in my flesh. But spiritually, I understand that the Lord's vengeance is powerful. It's the most power that can be used when justice needs to be served. Okay? And I now am in a position to where everything that was taken or removed or whatever, as long as whatever's supposed to come back to me is coming back to me, or I'm going to get something better. But when you have done your due diligence and you have receipts, documents, and data that will decapitate any enemy that has approached you, you can be very calm and go on about your way. Because this is a don't F with me season from here on out. This is the boundary keeper season from here on out. And I want to encourage all of you who have been the victim of scapegoating, gaslighting, narcissism, abuse, emotional abuse, family turning their back on you, family lying on you, family bringing false allegations against you, family in cahoots with people who want to be your enemy, whatever it is, when you are facing those type of people, when you are having to, and I'm wanting to choose my words carefully, when you are dealing with people like that, guaranteed, it is guaranteed, they are going to reap what they sow. They're going to reap it. And that's what I experienced. Period. Not afraid to converse about it, but I'm not at the scene of the crime anymore. But there are people who want what you have. There are people who will do whatever it takes to dismantle what you have. There are in-laws, outlaws. There are all kind of extra people who are mentally ill. And when they are mentally ill, they do mentally ill things. But they still got to get it. And the receipts and the data and the documentation that you gather when you have to vindicate, or excuse me, when you have to prepare yourself, you will find you find yourself gaining confidence over your enemies. They may have you shook in the beginning, but the God that I serve, who is a black man, Jesus the Christ is a black man, he has always had my back, and he has always chastised me when I'm wrong. So I just want to encourage everybody who is facing scapegoating, narcissism, emotional abuse, bull crap, your spouse walked in or your spouse walked out. Those of you who are dealing with wayward children, family members, people who are attacking your marriages. So many marriages are under attack. So many marriages are under attack. They're under attack by crazy, deranged, mentally ill people that come in the form of family members, in-laws, best friends, yourself, and outside circumstances, ex-girlfriends and things like that, all that type of stuff. Believe it. Our marriages, people's marriages, are under attack. And there are people going through it. There are people who are separated. There are people who are devastated. And then there are people who have said, you know what? To hell with all this. I ain't got time. If you want to go, go. Because what I'm about to do over here is going to make you wish you never left. I don't owe anybody anything, and neither do you. What I do owe is a responsibility to myself, to love myself, set boundaries, and to make sure that I have all of my sources and resources intact and ready for the biggest bomb to drop, if need be. Okay. That's what's been going on with me. I am in a completely new environment. Completely new. Was down to 0, and now I'm up. I'm up. And when I tell you I'm up, I'm up. And it's only because the Lord lifted me. You're my listening audience. I had to share this, My train of thought got a little lost in some of my ending conversation with you all, but you do get the gist of what I was saying. I was just replaying some things in my mind. But we have to be very, very careful. Please don't give up. Don't give up, and stop letting people come into your marriage, come into your life, come into your home, and disrupt. I'm telling you the truth. And I'm just going to leave it at that. Be right back after this commercial break.
Vision, sound, action, create, inspire, impact, evolve. You are now activated.
Okay, brothers and sisters, thank you for listening to the platform on the Sister Speak show. I am excited about us reconnecting. Tell everybody we're back. Come back tomorrow. I got something for you all tomorrow. Just stay tuned. Go to my Instagram page. Check out the article that was written by Voyage Dallas on your girl, Sister Speak. Right in the midst of everybody smearing my name. Boom. Shut up. Success is a bomb that you drop on your haters. You sit back, you re-up, re-strategize, and then you hit them with the, can I even Google you? Should we even be having this conversation? Because see, for me, I save my, what you want to call bouginess or my uppityness for the ones who talk too much and don't have anything going for themselves, not activated, but want to come for my life. Can I Google you? Okay. Seems like you need to get to work, because I'm not going to stop. And neither should you, brothers and sisters. You hear that confidence? You hear that it took years to get to where I am right now. And I just want you to be encouraged. I don't want y'all sitting around here sounding like Celie when she told Nettie that she didn't know how to fight. You better learn how to fight. Fight the good fight. Even if that means standing still and praying until your change comes. Even if that means when the Lord gives you instructions in order to go ye and decapitate. And I don't mean go out and yield a sword and start decapitating, although that has happened in the Bible if you read the book of Judith. But I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you we have to, in the spirit, those giants, okay? Those enemies, spiritually, please. I do not want to read anything in the shade room about one of y'all done got loose with a sword talking about that's it. I wish somebody would. Anyway, brothers and sisters, tune in tomorrow on my IG, SGT Queen, for the information on the raffle for all independent music artists. Everybody is able to enter. That's an independent music artist. That's not lazy, but you do have to follow the instructions to enter. And that's where the challenge is, because no matter if it's written in 92 font, in lemon milk font, you're going to still ask what to do. I'm not even going to answer. You're not entering. I'm not. Because I'm going to say it to where there is no question, no doubt on what to do. Okay? I'm counting on you to come through. Tell your friends, tell your family members, not the ones who you just say, oh, baby, let the Lord use you. Not them. Not the ones who struggle, not the struggle voices, not the struggle rap careers. None of that. None of that. Not anybody who, really doesn't want to pursue their career. We're talking about serious, hardworking individuals that can contribute to the music industry and get it back to where it needs to be. Real talk. I mean, the music industry it's like got the policy that the church has. Come as you are. Wait, no, please. No. Don't tell everybody to come as they are. That can be dangerous. That's the same policy that Walmart has. Obviously. Come as you are. It doesn't matter. No, it's okay. Yeah, I know. Yeah, your booty's eating your shorts. And it looks like SpongeBob in that. But it's okay. I'm just saying. I'm not body shaming. Just want everybody to know that. But I'm just saying it's rough. Anyway. Thank you for listening. Get up, get out. Get something. Get activated, get motivated. Be inspired, be encouraged. Find out what you're the answer for and show up. Stop looking to the left, to the right. Don't buy your followers. Don't hate. Support, like, share, activate to where you won't even be a hater, and be encouraged. And you're going to make it. I don't want to be corny, but you will make it if you want to. That's real talk. So, brothers and sisters, the time has been well spent. I've got 2 pieces of cheese pizza that I need to eat right now. Like, seriously. I've been thinking about the pizza for the last 10 minutes. Like, when do I end this and just get to the pizza? But anyway, brothers and sisters, I thank you so much for listening. You mean so much to me. And I wouldn't have it any other way. You are an amazing listening audience to every single country that listens, to every single individual that listens to this podcast called The Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action. a talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Thank you. I appreciate you. Send your donations to the Sister Speak Show, 76 Cash App. Email me at the Sister Speak Show, 8617 at gmail.com. Direct message me, follow me at SGT Queen on Instagram, and go to YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Go to Spreaker and subscribe, follow the Sister Speak Show. Live, IG Live, Saturday, the tour, where we cover every aspect of the music industry. My special guest will be Beat King Loso, hitmaker, producer. We have a mega raffle. It's going to be epic, epic, epic. I've got so many things planned. Get ready to laugh. Get ready to learn. Get ready to live, okay? It's been wonderful, brothers and sisters. Until we meet again, we will definitely meet again. I want you to be encouraged, okay? Yes, you. Take care. This is Sister Speak, and you've been listening to the Sister Speak Show, where contemporary meets vision, sound, and action, a talk show for great minds that create, inspire, impact, and evolve. Be encouraged. Trouble don't last always. Weeping may endure for a night, but joy comes in the morning. Hold on and let go.